Hello everyone, I'm Aniket and today we will learn about GitHub and some important functionalities and uses of GitHub. You have heard of pull requests, issues, commits, so we will learn all the basic and important functions of GitHub. So let's get started. So talking about GitHub, you can check its GitHub guide. It is giving a basic details about GitHub. So it's saying GitHub is a code hosting platform for version control and collaboration. It lets you and others work together on projects from anywhere. So basically GitHub पे हम लोग projects host कर सकते हैं, एक टीम के साथ वर्क कर सकते हैं, जो भी ओपन सोर्स प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं उन पे कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के साथ वर्क कर सकते हैं. So GitHub is a very good open source contribution platform. And you can see here the basic functions: create a repository, create a branch, commit, pull request. So these are some important functions of GitHub and we will learn about them today. So when you will create your GitHub profile, your account will be something like this. Like I have 2 repositories for Hacktoberfest, but basically your account will look like this, an empty one. Okay, so if you want you can edit your profile and so on. Now how to create a repository? Tap here, your repositories. It will lead you to your repositories. Here is new. So on new you can add your project name, like project name. If you want, you can give a basic description or a detailed description. For now I'm adding just the name of the repository. If you want you can add a readme file. Readme file is that file which will appear at the starting of your repository. Let me just show you. So you can see this is the readme.md file. So whatever you will write in the readme file, it will show up at the beginning of your repository. So you can see that the repository now has been created. This is your project name, the repository name. Now you can add your projects, can make contributions. If you want you can make allow others, like it is public now. You can, if you want, you can make private so that no one can see it. So you have now made a repository. Now how to add files or your project? So go to add files, upload files. So you can see here's a drag file option or choose a file option. So either you can drag and drop. Okay. So you can open whatever folder you want in which you have added your files or project, and then you can just drag and drop your files here. You can see that it's uploading. Yeah, in commit you can add a good message while committing, like added my first file on GitHub. Commit changes. It's processing. So you can see now a file hack.html has been uploaded on this project. You have seen about and heard about pull request and issues. So how to go for it? So for issues you can go to issues section, new issues, and whatever the title you want, like add more files. If you want to add description, you can add it, and then submit new issue. So now you can see that a issue has been created named as add more file. So what is issues? For example, you are working and you found some bug in your project. So you just marked it as an issue so that you can review it on some other day. Or you are working in a team and you found some bug or something to be corrected in that project. So you can mark the issue, and whosoever the person is in your team can watch it and can just edit the bug or that improvement which is needed and then close this issue. So this is really very helpful. Now let's talk about branch. So you can see now it is main branch. Previously GitHub has the master branch, but due to that racism issues, it has changed this to main branch. So from here you can create new branch, like you can see find or create a branch. So just write new branch or your branch name and create new branch. So you can see that a new branch has been created with the same copied files of that main branch. So this is the new branch, as you can see, and when you go to main, this is the main branch. Now let's talk about pull request. So this is my profile and these are my repositories. If you want, you can go and follow me. That's Aniket-Sinha8, it's account username. And I want to just fork. Yeah, fork is another thing. Before sending pull request, you need to fork that project. For example, this is the repository which I want to fork. Okay, so I will open this repository. Okay, I will fork through here. So this will create a copy, the exact same copy of that repository in my account with the same name. And then I can work on it and then send a PR pull request with the updated or the changes one. And if the real user of the main repository want to merge it, and like if he finds that yes it is a good one, he wants to merge it, then he can merge it. Okay, so this is the repository name. So I will open it. The repository is open. Now I would like to fork it. So I will tap on fork. It is forking. And now you can see that forked from this, and this is my account username Aniket-Sinha, and it has created a copy of that same repository in my account. So you can see that it is now in my repository. And if I want, I can make changes in it. So either like opening that file, go to this pencil icon and just making a change. My first pull request, and again below make comment. Yeah, so by default it is update readme.md file, so just leave it. If you want, you can add a specific comment to it. So you can see that the changes are done. And now if I want to send a pull request, so I can go to pull request. So sending pull request will be like sending a request to that main person, the repository owner, that yes, I have made these changes to your repository, and if he likes my changes, he can just review it and can merge it into his repository, so that the updated thing or the changes which you have made is also seen in that main repository. So going to pull request, go to new pull request. You can see that it's from my repository, my account repository. It's comparing to that main master repository. Okay, and then create pull request. If you want, you can add a decent comment for it. First pull request for now, and then create pull request. So now the pull request has been sent, so it will just redirect you to that main repository. So now you can see it's the other account and it is the main repository. So going to this main repository, you can see that your pull request has been sent, first pull request. And now if this user want, he can review it, and if he finds, if he or she finds it like yes, the works, our updates are really good, then he or she can add it to his main repository and it will appear on the main repository then. So these were some basic functionalities of GitHub, and like you just now saw something like this is appearing on my profile. So this is the special feature of GitHub, in which if a repository name is same as the username, you can see this is my username and the repository name is same, and in that same repository if we create a readme.md file, so whatever will be in that readme.md file will appear on my home screen, like my account section. So this is a special feature. I will soon make a video on this too. So you have learned the basic functionalities of GitHub, and now you can just contribute to open source, open projects, and even can upload your projects on GitHub. So all the best.